Hey everybody, welcome to AJFails. This is the first ever episode of any game on my channel, obviously, as you can see. First game I will be doing, I was going to do an N64 game, and I will be doing N64 games, but I could not find the proper equipment I needed to set up the N64 to play without lag and all kinds of crap and record. So anyway, I've set up and we're gonna start with an Xbox 360 game that I like, a racing game. I'm a big racing nut, as you'll probably find out by the time you watch this video anyway from the rest of my content. But again, this is my first video, and this is probably one of the best off-road racers I've ever played anyway. It's Baja Edge of Control. Very fun game. Very awesome intro, which I'm just going to let play out as I talk here. I plan on doing a bunch of these Let's Play videos. Not sure how often or how rapid I will be updating things, but I'll be playing games here and there. And we'll see if we get this channel rolling. If I get it going, I will be playing... I have a few bigger ideas up my sleeve if the channel ever gets... you know, enough visitors to it, enough regular visitors. And I'm not just going to be doing racing games. Granted, racing games are my favorite, which is why I'm starting with racing games, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff. I do play a little bit of everything. I am playing a lot of Mass Effect 3 right now, and I'm trying to avoid... Everybody's saying the ending is crap, and I'm trying to avoid finding out why until I actually get there. Baja Edge of Control, basically... just an off-road racer with an open, expansive world, and there's a few different basic race modes. There's a free ride, you can just roam wherever. They even have the full, well, supposedly the full Baja 1000, but it takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete rather than the full, I think it's like a 24-hour event, or however long it takes you or something like that. But I don't know, it's usually a 1,000-mile race, and it takes a long time to do. I guess, yeah, it should take a while, but anyway, we're going to just jump into the Baja career. We're going to resume the one I've already played through, and because I'm not going to do a full Let's Play of this game, unless you guys really want one down the line. You just have to let me know. But what I am going to do is I'm going to run the main event in each of the vehicle classes and release those videos. So we're going to start out in the basic Baja bug. Now, I haven't played this game in a long while, so I may be pretty rusty. Okay, well, the open class challenge, that's usually the final, but I freaking hate the open class challenges. I don't know, they're annoying. We're going to do just the regular... Yep, we're going to do the regular race. Any of the ones that have multiple cars in the track and regular circuit course, because there's a few different ones. The rally's just open course and it's on time. The hill climb is just what you think it is, pretty much. I think so anyway. I don't even remember the hill climb. Open class challenge is just all the classes. There's one car from each class racing together, and you start out staggered, and you have, well, the highest class has 2 laps to complete. But you start out staggered with the jump if you're in a lower class, and it's supposed to essentially take the same amount of time for all the classes to get to the finish line on the second lap. So that way, the lowest class can beat the highest class and vice versa. It ends up getting, it's easy on the low end of the spectrum, but it ends up getting really tough on the higher end of this game. But anyway, we're going to jump into this 4-race league and just head right out. I don't remember what my car looks like, but we'll find out. Anyway, I highly recommend this game to any racing fans, especially any off-road racing fans. The levels are just immense. The maps, whatever you want to call it, tracks, whatever. You know, you're going to see a lot of the same scenery, but at the same time, there's enough variety and enough of an open worldness to the environment that, you know, you go into free explore mode and you could spend all day just you know, driving around. Now, one of my biggest gripes with this game, and it's enough that once you get used to it, it's not a big deal. You're gonna actually, I'm already doing it here. You probably gonna be able to notice just watching, but the vehicles are really hard to get to go straight. And I mean, even on a flat surface, like, I understand the bumps are gonna throw you off, so I could understand that. Look out! See, the car just hooked right there. Anyway, even on a smooth surface, I cannot seem to get these things to drive perfectly straight. They just kind of wobble. Like, I end up wobbling back and forth slightly to go straight, which is a little weird. Like, it wants to hook to one side or the other. Other than that, this game is fantastic. That is pretty much the only gripe I have with it. Oh, I forgot I have a clutch. There are different camera views and such. I don't know why they have like an over-the-side shoulder view like this one, but I don't know. The onboard I would totally race on, except it would probably... Whoa, that was close. Probably not make for the greatest of videos. Probably get you guys a little motion sick after a while. So I'm not going to race on that one. Nose camera, same thing. So we're going to stick with the standard behind the buggy view. Not much to commentate on right now, just kind of cruising about. But yeah, I actually wanted to do I don't know. I wanted to do a live stream of the full Baja 1000 in the higher class vehicle one time, and bring in some friends and stuff to co-commentate them and stuff like that. But the problem is, since I don't really have many people on my original YouTube channel, and I don't really know where exactly to get the word out for such a thing, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have enough people to watch to bother to do a live stream. But I wanted to do it something like I forget what they called it. But there's been a few like weekend game charity type things where they just play classic video games. What is it? Classic games done quick or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but they played a bunch of older video games and you know, would play them over the weekend, live stream, take turns. You know, each person had their own set of games they were going to play, and you know, they gave away prizes, they raised money for charity, and you know, it was a really cool event to get the gamer community together on a, you know, playing some classic goodies, and it was, you know, speedrunners all playing it, so it wasn't just some random people playing random games. It was like some of the best people for each game, which was just, I don't know, it was a really cool thing to watch. And I mean, I'm always amazed by speedrunners and stuff, especially, you know, for especially the classics. I mean, it's just amazing how fast some of the people are getting some of the old games down, and the fact that people are still improving on them to this day despite their age. But I wanted to do something along those lines with racing games, and I didn't know if I wanted to do sim racing games or if I wanted to do just any kind of racing game, you know, like including Mario Kart type stuff, or what I wanted to do, but I haven't decided yet. But I wanted to kick it off or end it off, not sure which, with the Baja 1000 on this game. Because I feel this game, it didn't get too much attention in the sim world. It didn't get too much attention in the gaming world, or, you know, anywhere really. Heck, there was a game that came out around the same time with similar concept. I think it was called Baja 1000 or something like that. And I mean, I'll be honest, that game was nowhere near as good as this one. Did try it. I rented that one and I didn't really like it. But yeah, this one is just amazing. It's awesome. Your car has like wear effects. It can overheat. It can do stuff like that. I believe in the career mode you can't get all of those things. A little bit of weird collision there. You can't have all those things happen, but you can. You know, I can get a flat tire. I can have other issues with the car, and you know, in the big modes, in the Baja 1000 and Baja 500s or whatever, you know, other racing modes, you could turn all that stuff on and start overheating and having oil pressure issues and all kinds of stuff, which, you know, again, I was going to do for the main event. But yeah, these vehicles do have horns, and the AI does like to use them. I don't remember what the horn button is, though. Yeah, I don't find it necessary. It's just kind of, I don't know. See, they just like, he's just beeping at me because I got into him earlier or something, but I don't know. Look out, that was stupid. Now see, my spare tire just flew out right there. So if I were to get a flat right now, I have no tire to fix it with without pulling into, excuse me. I found my horn button, and that guy just flew off a cliff. But I'd have to stop right there in the pit to get another spare tire if I were to get a flat. But in the low class, you don't really abuse it enough to get a flat tire, especially in these little circuit races. Usually the rally events are the only ones where you have bigger problems like that. But this game, again, is just, it's so much fun. Highly recommend it. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh, the damage model. Okay, the damage model's pretty good visually. It's not too bad. There's nothing too crazy about it. You can see my doors hanging open, and you know, some of the body panels are kind of hanging off the sides, but not ripped off yet. And you can lose them all. It's an alright damage model for what it needs to do, but it doesn't. They don't really affect the handling any. There's no real, like, besides getting flat tires and stuff like that. There's nothing that really affects your performance or handling at all. I thought we had another lap. Alright, I may... See, I don't know. I feel like I showed enough of the buggy, actually, so we're just going to drop out of it. And we're going to move up to the next class here. Let's see. You know what? We'll do a hill climb at one of these. I changed my mind. I was going to just do circuit races with all the vehicles, but maybe we'll just mix it up to show you the different game modes and stuff along the way. But the one I'm not going to show, though, is the open class racing. I don't think the open class is, you know, all that great. I imagine if it worked out as the theory of the whole mode is, it'd be awesome, you know, which is that everybody finishes at pretty much the same moment, because then you'd have, you know, all the different car classes coming to the finish line, you know, I don't know what, there's 8 classes or 6 classes or something, so you'd be 6 or 8 wide coming to the finish. It just sounds awesome to me, but, whoa, look out. Well, I was trying to help him. Whoops. Oh yeah, the clutch. You use the clutch a lot in this game. It's good for jumping starts. It's good for getting up hills. Like if I came to a stop. Ooh, okay. It's good for powering down out of tight corners and stuff like that. Oh god. See, the guy just clutched right before I hit that landing there, so that and revved it up a bit so I could get a bit more of a jump out of the gate on the landing, and I'm doing absolutely terrible in this event. Let me just take the worst possible route up the side of the frickin' thing. Oh, whoa, there's a cliff there. Yep, I am going to be dead last in this. Can you tell it's been a while since I played this?